What is up? Welcome back to yet another replay video. As you can see on screen, my Duelist ID is shown here. You can follow me. I make all of my replays public. I've also made a Discord server, as some people asked yesterday on my live stream. So yeah, be sure to join that. The link will be in the description. With that, I'll just hop right into the replay. So for this replay, I'm going to be going over a match that happened on stream, actually. Speaking of which, please subscribe so you can watch my live streams. I'm starting to stream regularly, and it's been fun. So I'm playing against Drytrons here. I don't have any interruptions, so my opponent is basically going to full combo. And unfortunately, I'm playing the Sekka's Light build, which means I don't have Forbidden Droplet or any of the other going second cards. So I don't really have a way of breaking the board, not easily at least. So I thought about scooping, but you know, with ladder players, they're often not the smartest. They don't use their negates wisely generally, so I figured I could see if I can play through this, because my hand is very good for going second actually. Because I have Black Dragon. I do have this, which is bad. I don't want this in my hand, obviously. But I have both Guardian and Supplier and Sekka's Light. So like, that's pretty good for going second. It's about as good as you could hope to get. So I figured I would just try it. If he uses his negates badly, I could still win it. So yeah, he uses Eva during his turn to search 2 negates. Then he has Beatrice on board. So during the draw phase, he uses Eva again. He even summoned Draconids because he had 2 ritual spells. So I thought there's even less of a chance. So at a minimum, he has 4 Omni negates, 1 Send with Draconids. So how could I possibly win this? So I go for Sekka's Light first. He negates with Herald because that's fine. It's a pot of greed basically. So you should probably negate it. So now I use Sekka's Light's Graveyard effect. He actually can't negate this with Herald, as I talked about before, since it's a spell effect and not a spell card. But he does have Ash, unfortunately, so now it looks even more unwinnable for me. So now I start with Analyzer. I did draw this for turn, which is really good because he can special summon himself from my hand while only my opponent controls a monster. So he negates this. I'm not sure why. There's really no reason to. He probably just doesn't want to read it. Then I normal summon Guardian, okay? So I don't have any plays here. I'm just going to the battle phase as a complete bluff. There's nothing I can really do. What I was hoping was that he thought that I was going to end phase, so that he would try to send it with Draken into something. Apparently it worked, because maybe he thought it was the end phase. He tries to send Guardian to the graveyard. I use the effect to negate and destroy, and then he uses Herald to negate that. So he just used 2 negates for 1 card. So now I actually have a chance, as long as he doesn't have 2 more in his hand. I can play the 1 more. Potentially, at least. So now I use Supplier, then he negates that as well. Again, no reason to do that. Just read the card. So we're still in battle phase now. I have to go to main phase 2 here, and I have 3 Earths in my graveyard, so I can just summon Black Dragon, pass, and hope that I don't die. Okay, so he kills my Black Dragon. I get a search, hoping that he didn't draw another fairy. He didn't, so I get a triple search with Black Dragon. This card is so busted, oh my god. So now he couldn't kill me, he's actually in a losing position now. So I can, again, special summon this guy from hand. I drew Drop Saves, which is a bad draw as well, so I do have 2 bad cards in my hand. So it's not like I had the greatest luck in the world, but, you know. So I'm gonna summon Guardian, which is nice to play around Nibiru. I don't feel any delays here, aside from Draconids. And I get Roxy, so I can do my Prank Kids plays. I use Roxy's to banish the Buster because I don't need that. And I draw Sekka's Light off the top. That is extremely good draw. Go Dropsies. Then I go straight to Appaloosa, so we can't use Draconids anymore. Now I can safely Sekka's Light. Put back the Roxy's because I don't need it. Get another draw and draw Ash. That's pretty good. Then I go for Dragite, which doesn't target, so bypasses Draconid's protection. And I do excavate 3 rocks, so I bounce his entire board. And then block Dragon once again. And I still haven't used Researcher. Oh man, this deck is insane. Then I normal summon Maxi out of spite. Just for the memes. So yeah, just because you do a full Drytron combo, plus Draconids, plus Ash, doesn't mean you're gonna win. Don't just mindlessly click buttons. And also, let that be a lesson that you don't need to forfeit just because your opponent full combos. They can absolutely still throw the game on ladder. So I played through 4 Omni Negates, 1 Send, well 2 Sends because he did it twice, and an Ash. So that's 7 interruptions. Adamancipator might be the best deck.